Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a episode for Snowmen in January 2025 with Nancy May. I am going to share with you some snowmen sets that I have picked out, and also show you some colored, and we're going to color this one together. I think we'll color this one together. Okay, so I use this Stampin' Up set. And this one is an oldie, and it's called A Merry Season. I don't know, let's see if it has a year. 2020, what's that say? 2001, okay? And we use both these snowmen, and I've already colored this one. So that is that one there. And I haven't put them on cards yet. Just wanted to color them up first. And then this little guy was this guy. So I stamped him out to color. And then I used this set. Now this is a very popular set. A lot of you may have it. It's called Let It Snow. It is from 1997. And so I colored this guy up right there, and I used the black and red because I think what I'm going to do with this snowman is I may put it on some heart paper for like Valentine's, because there's still snow on the ground when it's Valentine's. It's still very cold out, so this would be like a snowman Valentine. And with the boots, they're hanging here, the boots and mittens. I colored them up, fussy cut them, and then I cut a little piece of the twig where his arm is, and I pushed the string up in underneath. So he's holding the boots and mittens. And the arms, how I got them, because of course the snowman doesn't come with the arms on it. So I masked off the snowman. And how you do that is the thing you want to be in the front, it gets stamped last. And the arms, this little twig right here, this little twig is what I did for the back. And how I did it was I kind of measured out on the paper where this stamp would fit, and then I marked off a little spot where the arms, I wanted the arms to stamp. So I stamped this guy out, and I cut him out on a piece of paper. You can use masking tape if you want. I just cut him out on paper because the only thing I was doing was the arms. But if you're doing a whole background, you might want to use the masking tape because it will stick. So what I did was I cut this out. I stamped my snowman, and I put this over the top, and then I stamped the arms. So then when you remove this, the arms look like they're coming from out, and they're not covering the scarf. Now see how this is stamped over the scarf? That's what it would have looked like if you didn't do it that way. And that's, you don't want the arm blocking the scarf or the hat. So I wanted the arms to be in the back, if that makes any sense. Okay, so then I colored him up, and so we have him sitting there. All right, then I used, let's see, this is not a complete, well, it's a complete set, but there's like two sets in here. So I used this guy, and that's the one I think I'll color up right now with you guys. And then I stamped out this set right here. And these are some Prim snowmen, and they are selling 5-cent snowballs. And there's a little bird in a nest and a birdhouse, and it's got a watering pail and a pot upside down on the head. These guys I think will be really cute as Prim, Prim snowman, Prim card. So that's my intention with that one. So those are the sets I used. I do have a few other sets here, and these are just sets. These are not the regular snowmen. I have cases of vintage snowmen wood block stamps, but they're not sets. They're just random. But I got this close to my heart set, which gives you the mom, the dad, and the kid or the baby Mom's holding a primitive heart, which is really cute. And then I have this set, which I think, this one's called Flaky Friends, but I think it was either Nancy May, or it could have been Carol used this stamp. I think it was Nancy May and colored that up. Or Anna. I can't remember, you guys, who it was, but somebody colored this one up and was really, really cute. But I have the whole set here. And this doesn't have snowmen in it, but I pulled this out because I forgot I had this set. This set is called Joy of the Seasons. And this is a 1997 set. It's very primitive. And I wanted to just share this with you guys because this one has the long stocking that has hearts and Christmas trees. It's got a bear and a candy cane. This is the long Santa Claus, and then the long Christmas tree, and then the long sentiment. So this would be perfect for a slimline card. Very cute. And it's not even, when I bought it, it wasn't even used. I think I actually mounted it. So that was really cool. And I found it when I was looking through my, pulling out snowman sets. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So, all right. So that is that. And anybody can join. If you don't do videos, you can share your projects over on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest. And just hashtag it snowmen in, not of, snowmen in January 2025. Okay? And then we can see what you have created. So I'm going to color this guy up. I think I'm going to start off with like his skis here. And I use Copics. I'm using 43 and 44 for the skis. Okay. Now I'm just going to, I'm not a professional. I do go out of the lines. I usually can fix it with a little bit of the blender pen, but I am not a professional. People seem to think that, I mean, they always want me to do coloring videos, but I'm not a professional. Like I said, I need to learn like light sources and stuff like that. I just color, kind of taught myself. I watched some color videos and just kind of followed the way they were doing things and basically taught myself anything that I know about light sources or colors, stuff like that. I do have a Copic color chart, and I do refer to this often. I have almost every color, and I collected them for about 6 to 8 years. It took me to be able to buy the whole entire set, except for the T's. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 7 markers for the T's in order to have the whole entire set. Some of them have dried out. I go and buy refills for them and new nibs and things like that. But I love my Copics. I love, love, love them. And there's been times where I've gotten Copics on sale at Hobby Lobby. A lot of times I bought Copics off of people that were doing destashes here on YouTube. It was a couple times. I can't remember her name now. She doesn't do videos anymore. Oh gosh, I can't remember her name. That's awful. I hate to forget people's names. But anyway, she did a couple times. She did Copic destashes. She was very lucky. At Christmas time one year, someone bought her a brand new complete set. So she destashed her older set. And I bought probably 90% of what she was selling. Because I could refill them. So, that's how I ended up getting my markers. Or I would buy a 4 or 5 at a time in the color. Like I would buy the closest colors, like a 3-pack set or something. So like this would be 42. So I would buy 3 markers like this. at a time until eventually I got to where I had them, all of them. And I knew I wanted to do the investment in having them because I just love them. I love Copics. I love to color. It's relaxing. And it's fun to see how things end up coming out. Like once you put it on paper and you match the paper up to the coloring. So yeah, so that's always fun. All right, I'm gonna make these skis the same color. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is very, very cold here in PA. They say we're supposed to get some snow on this weekend. But I have my heater, if you hear that noise running, hopefully that's not bothering anybody in the background, but I have my little fireplace heater on behind me because my room, my craft room, is at the end of the house, you know, through the hallway to the end, and I keep my door shut when I'm not in here because of the dogs, and so it gets really cold back here. So I have this little plug-in heater and I plug it in and warm the place up when I'm back here. One thing I wanted to touch base with you guys, I know for my D-stashes in my video, I had mentioned that that I had a bunch of paper, loads of paper. And I do have loads of paper. But I have a local friend that is buying the whole lot. She wants to come and buy all the paper. So, with that being said, I'm sorry, but I will not have paper D-stashes like I thought I was going to. I know a lot of us here have paper. A lot of us on YouTube. I mean, if you're like me, you have loads and loads of paper. So it's probably not a great loss that I'm not going to do the D-stashes. It's just easier for me when someone offers to buy it all. It's easier for me. I don't have to run out in the cold to the post office. I don't have to group it and do videos. I'm just cleaning up these little spots in the middle here that I missed. I mean, that I went out of the line on. Yeah, so that's that with as far as the paper goes. I haven't seen any new. What do I want to do his nose? I don't want to do his nose the same color as the scarf's going to be. Let's do his nose YR12. So I've been looking on Marketplace. I'm not really in a hurry to find anything. I wanted to have time to craft and enjoy the things that I've collected from these lots and things like that. So I'm not in a hurry. These are the Copics I'm going to use for the scarf. YR23, YR24, YR27. 27 is just to do the darker spots, okay? So, not like I said, I'm not in a hurry because I want to create some stuff and play with some of the stuff that I have collected, you know, through destashing or buying online. And I got out of creating, you guys, and that was the whole purpose of this whole craft room and buying the stamps and stuff like that, was because I enjoy it. I love to create. And then I started buying lots and I got so into the destashing because it's so much fun to grab a huge lot and go through everything and then, you know, collect stuff for yourself and then destash other things. So now I'm going to tell you something. This with the blender, if you go out of the lines, and you want to push. You want to take your marker and you want to push that color back into where it came out of. I find that it disappears better that way than to take your marker and go back and forth on it. You want to push that color back into where it came out of. That's just a little tip that I learned watching videos. Okay, so what was I saying? These stashes. So, like I said, I've been looking. There's nothing. I haven't seen anything. I mean, there's things on there people are selling for, you know, $50, $75 for a whole bunch of paper or dyes. But for me, it's not worth it for me to buy the small lots like that, because I'm not, you know what I mean? Unless there's something in that lot that I really, really want, it's not worth the drive to go get it, bring it home, unload it, sort it. You know, it's just not worth it. I want, if I'm going to buy a lot, I want to buy a huge lot. I want to buy a big lot, like I did with this last one. I bought the lady's whole entire craft room. Now that was an awesome, awesome lot, because there was so much, and the variety of stuff that was in that lot was awesome, because, you know, then I have the variety to offer to you guys, whether it be paper, stamps, decoupage stuff was in that last lot, a lot of it. And I kept some. I destashed a lot because I don't see myself being able to use all of it in a lifetime. You know what I mean? So I kept a little bit for myself to play with, and then I offered it to you guys. And so then you have some stuff to play with, something that's different and that you didn't have to pay full price for. Because, I mean, times are tough sometimes nowadays, and maybe you're on a budget, maybe you just can't see yourself spending. I mean, things are a little expensive. Some of the new releases I want so badly, but do I need them? No. Do I want them? Yes. Are they expensive? Yes. You know, just like anything else in the world right now is expensive. Gas and food and interest rates on the credit cards, stuff like that. Yeah, by buying the lots, I think I got off base here, what I was talking about. Like buying the lots, you can find stuff that you love and you don't have to pay full price for it. And if I could find another whole craft room like that, that would be awesome to purchase that. But I don't know. I've been looking, like I said, I don't see anything. It's been kind of dead on Marketplace for that kind of thing. I mean, there's people selling different stuff for crafting, but not big. Not big enough for me to take that ride and go pick it up. You know what I mean? A lot of times the stuff I see is in New Jersey. Maryland, things like that. But I'm getting my cup. My cup is so heavy. You guys, look at this big old cup. Excuse me. I have some watermelon juice in there. But look how cute he is. I still have to do the buttons. What I'm gonna do though, I think I'm gonna put some I'm gonna do some light blue on the edges of my snowman. I don't know, do I want to use, let me get a piece of scrap paper here. When I cut off the white, I always keep a few pieces. That might be a little too dark, and that is 00. Let's try 000. Yeah, 000's all right. Let me see my purple. This is BV4. No, I don't think I want to do the purple. I have used purple at times before. It makes it really cute, but I don't think I want to do purple with the yellow. I think I'll stick with the blue. All right, so we're going to use the B00. No, B000. Yeah, 000. And I'm just going to go lightly around the edges so he looks, you know, like he's made of snow. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you guys join in. This is really fun doing the snowmen in January. There is another hashtag out there, and it's from Beck. What's her channel name? Oh my gosh, I'll leave it down below. I did put it on my community board last week. She has a hashtag going right now. It's called Use It or Lose It. And it's about wood stamps, vintage wood stamps. So you get your wood stamps out, create something, and use those wood stamps that you haven't used in a very long time. So that was her goal. But it's called Use It or Lose It. And I think it'd be really fun to pull out a few of my vintage stamps that I haven't put ink on in a while. So I'll probably be back with another video for that, Lose It or Use It. And I think that would be fun to do as well. And then of course you have your side you want to make. Two Crafters One Design this week. Their theme is birds, so I want to make something with a bird in it for their collaboration this week. So that's going to be fun because I have quite a few bird stamps that I haven't used ever since I've gotten them. I have some cardinals, a whole cardinal stamp set from Close to My Heart that I have not used yet. So maybe I'll take that out and do a cardinal card. That would be fun. Okay, so I think he is done. I am going to add a little bit of stickles because we like to have that glitter. This one's almost empty. I like using this stickles called this one doesn't have it on it. They have different stickles, and there's one that's called Diamond. I do not like the Diamond. I like to use, this is Twinkle, but my favorite stickles, that's Rock Candy. That's not. Well, where is it? You know what? I might not have it in this little pocket where I keep these, because I was trying to use up this one, and this is just about gone. I was just using it a little while ago on my other card. So let's see if we can get, I was going to open it. It's already open. Let's see if we can get a little bit out of it to finish up. Yep, I'm getting a little bit. So I'm just going to basically go around the edges of my snowman and maybe a few spots where the lines are already created for you in the stamp. And that just gives, you know, the impression of the snow. Put it on the swoop lines because he is skiing down the hill. He's having a lot of fun. And I put a little bit on his pom-pom and on the strings of his scarf. So yeah, I think that's enough. So what do you guys think? You think he's cute? Can you see the sparkle? The glitter? So cute, right? And then usually what I like to do also, you know, to get more of the shine, I use this here. It's glitter dust, and I buy it from Amazon. And Anna White showed this to us about 2-3 years ago, and I've tried the silver and the gold. The gold gets clogged. I bought 2 different cans. Both cans ended up going in the trash because they get clogged. So I'm just sticking with the silver, and I'll have to hold this over my trash can real quick, and I just spritz it. And then now it's wet, so you got to let it dry a little bit. But that just puts a glitter, all like a shine all over your image. But yeah, I think he came out really cute, you guys. What do you think? I think he's cute. So I am going to put these snowmen on cards, and I will put the pictures up after the video ends. There'll be some pictures of the cards that I made with these snowmen that I colored up, okay? And then I'll come back and do a vintage stamp video, and also a bird card for this Saturday. I'll do a Saturday morning mix this Saturday, and I'll add the bird into there. I have a few more stamps over here. These aren't wood, but this one here, Elizabeth Bell 2012. I have that one, which I think is really cute. I pulled this one out, and this is a stamp pendus, and then here's a little roly-poly snowman with a bird on his arm. So I could even do this one, and this bird could be part of the Two Crafters One design. So I could do him for Saturday. I also pulled this out. This is a Elisa Baker Designs from IO. Now IO is no longer in business, but this is the Christmas doll. So I pulled her out to do her, and also this one, and this is from IO as well, and this one is Tara Coldwell is the designer, and I got this for $4 in one of the shops, I think, because it has the $4 on there. I also pulled out this one by Anna White. This is a die. I've never used it, so I pulled that out. And I also pulled this out, and this is also by Anna White. And I think this one's really cute too. Now, will I get to all of them in the month of January? I don't know. You know, I might carry my snowman projects over into February, because I don't do too much Valentine's, but I was thinking I could add some snowmen to Valentine's, because it's still cold in February. We still have snow on the ground in February, in most Februarys. So I think that'll be all right to do that. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to put these cuties on some cards, and then I will post them at the end of the video. If you have any questions, please leave the questions down below. My email is always in the description box below. You can always email me. Thumbs up are always appreciated. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you. Welcome. You're wanted here, and you can stay as long as you want. Hopefully I inspire you guys, and you guys stick around for a while. And to all my other subbies that have been with me for years, thank you so much for coming by and always watching and being kind and leaving kind comments. That's always appreciated as well. So, all right, you guys, enjoy your day, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.